Hello my dear champions, welcome back to the class. Today I am here to help you out with one question, and the chances of that question appearing in your examination in your PU2 boards is extremely high. Okay, so let's look at one short question, only one short question from the chapter integration. Are you all excited for this class? If you are, give me a thumbs up right now in this session and subscribe to our channel, and to get all the notes and PDFs, join our WhatsApp community. Let's start with the question right now. With that understanding, here it is, a 6-marker, a solid 6-mark question. Okay, now I know many of you prefer LPP, okay, but LPP can be sometime calculative and time consuming, but whereas this question is a short 6-marker in your boards. How do you solve it? You have to prove this property first, okay, and then solve the second part of this integration. Got it? How to prove this property? Let's start from here. What we have, I'll call this to be integration I. So start from integration I equals to minus a to a f of x dx. Minus a to a f of x dx. That's what we have, and I'll write this by expanding it to minus a to 0 f of x dx plus, what is this, 0 to a f of x dx, f of x dx. Yes, and I will call this part to be part integration I1 and this to be integration I2, integration I1 and I2. This much is clear, sir. Our whole situation, this whole problem revolves around only the part 1 integration 1. Great. Move on. Check here. Integration I1 now. What do we have? I'll just write it separately. I get here minus a to 0 f of x dx. Now basically I have to do a series of experiments and steps to follow, procedures to follow to convert this into either even or odd form, okay, or something close to your I2. How do I do that? First thing is substitution. The first thing is substitution. So substitute x as t, okay, x as minus t, then what happens? Check here. You'll get dx value as minus dt, and once you get this part, can you also, whenever you are applying substitution method, you have to do not forget to change the limits. Check here. For the lower limit you have the x value as minus a, so the t value will become plus a, and when the x value is 0, the t value is also 0. Clear? This integration transforms now to this part. I1 becomes what? Check here. A to 0. A, lower limit is a and upper limit is 0. A to 0 f of minus t dt. See here, dx is minus dt. So I'll write this minus sign outside. So first part was what? First process was to substitute x as minus t, and next is to use the property, when we use in negative sign to interchange the limit. So let's try that. I1 equals to, if I use minus sign over here in the limit, it becomes 0 to a f of minus t dt. Trust me, we are very close to the answer now. We are extremely close to the answer now. Okay, now we have one understanding. If you remember, f of minus t has two understanding, one for odd functions and one for even function. When the function f is odd and when the function f is even, there are two different understandings. For odd function, this becomes minus f of x, and for even function, this simply stays f of x. Means f dash, sorry, not x, t, my bad. This is t. It becomes minus ft and simply plus ft for odd and even function. Clear? This much is clear. First step is substitution. Next step is using the minus sign to interchange the limits, and last and the most important step is to understand even and odd function for this. So apply this learning in over here. Check here. I'll go with this. So if you have two cases, right? For odd function, my I1 you check now. 0 to a f of minus t will become minus f of t dt, and for even function I'll have I1 as 0 to a simply f of t dt, Check here. This becomes minus f of t for odd function, and for even this stays as f of t. That is what I've written over here. Now I know that the last is what, in the same integration I can change the variable anytime without changing the limit. Let's do that. I1 stays here as minus 0 to a f of x dx as my original variable of integration. Here also in the case of even, 0 to a f of x dx. What is this? This is simply as I2, sir. This is simply equal to I2, and this in this case we have as minus of I2, minus of I2, minus of I2. So here we have I1 as minus I2, and here we have I1 as equal to I2. So remember, I had integration I equals to I1 plus I2. We have two branches again for odd and even. Check for odd. Check for odd. I1 is minus I2, it means it becomes 0. And for even, I1 and I2 are same, it becomes twice of I2. Twice of I2. So basically my integration is what? Now check here. For even, it is twice of I2. This is for even. So twice of, what is I2? 0 to a f of x dx, and for odd, it is simply 0. I2 is over here, 0 to a f of x dx, twice of that, twice of I2, and for odd it is 0. First part, the proof of the property is very much clear, right? Next part is getting that result. Check the value, what we are asking. We are asked to find minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, and what we have, sine power 7x dx. Right? Yeah. Just establish whether the sine power 7x is a even or odd function. Otherwise the property is same, minus a to a f of x dx. So check the nature. Sine of, I'm gonna write f of x is what? Sine power 7x. So write f of minus x, check here, sine of minus x to the whole power 7. It becomes minus sine x, we know this, power 7. Okay, answer is coming as odd power, so minus sine power 7x, this is nothing but minus f of x. I'm getting from f of minus x to minus f of x, it means fx is an odd function, therefore this answer is what? 0. This answer is what? 0. Look at the slides very clearly, and this is how you score out of out marks in this particular question. A straightforward, non-confusing integration for 6 marks. Okay, have a look. One more time, here and here. Now, if you want me to solve more such questions, more questions of short from your mathematics for PU2, let me know in the comment section in this over here. And of course, to get all the notes and updates, join our WhatsApp channel, and of course trust me, believe me, I'll keep making videos like this. And if you're interested to solve more such questions, more such short questions for your PU2 boards, let me know in the comment section and give this session a like. If you are interested, I'll come up with more and more classes. That's all for this session, this video, where I talked about one short question from your integration for 6 marks. Take care of yourself. See you again in the next class of short. Till then, bye bye.